Well, hello and good morning to everyone. Greetings. Hello, and thank you so much for the subscription there, Vash, as well as Tevla. My word. Talk about a long time. 37 months on one, 64 on the other. That's a long run. Holy moly. What is, what's the calculation on that? Just over 3 years for Vash. And a little over 5 years for Tev. My god. What a long time. Holy moly. Well, thank you so much for the subscriptions. It's good to know that I'm worth both your time and your money. Great to have you along for the ride. Welcome to the stream and enjoy yourself while you're here. Hello, Mr. Strifey. Well, hello to you as well. Greetings. Greetings. Not having a keyboard is a pain. I tried and failed a good hey listen, but copy paste from the mouse totally works fine. God, oh my word. That's number wang. Hey, Will in chat. I'm sitting here enjoying some brandy. Hey, you know what? That's pretty good. I enjoyed myself a drink that had some brandy in it last night. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Unfortunately, I can't go to the dentist and get my chipped tooth fixed until tomorrow. So instead, you guys get to watch me on my normal, at my normal time today. And getting close to a hype train right at the top of the day. Oh, wee. That's the way it works sometimes. Although, it'll go nowhere. Oh, wee. Hello, Eli. How are you doing? True, it is a bit earlier than tooth hurty. Oh my god. Oh my god. My tooth doesn't hurt. The problem is that it's sharp and it's where my freaking tongue rests on it. So, I'm developing this little bump or sore spot on the tip of my tongue. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. It's manageable, but not pleasant. Like, I called up the dentist and I was like, okay, so like this is the problem. They were like, oh yeah, like it's a really difficult place to get a filling to seat. Oh hey, Eli, thank you so much for the Oh, Cooler gifted a tier 1 sub to Eli. Thank you so much. It's good to know that I'm worth both your time and your money. And Eli, enjoy the subscription. You're freezing your butt off? My god. That's unusual. I'm over here pretty, I'm struggling to stay toasty warm. Or cold. It's 67 in the office right now. It's not supposed to get crazy hot today. But we're supposed to have some pretty excessive heat come Wednesday, Thursday. So... thank you so much for gifting that sub. Eli, I hope you enjoy it. And Cooler, thank you so very, very much. Now to just hope that the only thing I deal with today is subscriptions and nobody decides to go hundo on me. There we go. I knew you could wake the system up. It's winter here? Yes, yes. You live in the southern hemisphere. Anybody who lives in the southern hemisphere would totally be freaking frozen right now, I suppose. Oh, this is where I left myself. I completely forgot that I was up to this. I'm inside of this cave, desperately searching for, the bloople. Like, I enter through this cave entrance here, which doesn't have a check mark yet. Hello, Chainsy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm desperately searching for the bloople frog that's supposed to be somewhere in this cave, and I just cannot for the life of me find the little alcove that it's decided to nestle itself into. Something tells me that there's a breakable wall somewhere that I am just somehow missing. It's absolutely maddening. Just doing some New Game Plus on Minecraft. What do you mean New Game Plus? You can't get a New Game Plus on Minecraft. There's one run, and that's it. What's up? What did I miss? Not too much. Not too much. Just a couple of people subscribing and whatnot. Don't worry. If there's any true naughty fun to be had, it hasn't arrived just yet. You know what? I want you just in case. I can hear the construction crew out there. I say construction crew. Just the crew making fences. They're building fences out there. Put all my stuff in a chest, 1,000 blocks in the nether, new portal, basically a new world, you know? Oh, you're okay, you're kind of doing what I do on my server whenever I start a new place. Can't believe I woke up early enough for a stream. Hello, TarotCard2, how are you doing? I am utterly baffled about where the hell this freaking frog is supposed to be. Like, unless I'm supposed to, like, go up one of the little holes in the ceiling or something, which seems awfully excessive. I don't think that that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Here I only move 1 to 2,000 blocks apart in the overworld, and I leave it to like 200 or 300 blocks apart in the nether whenever I do that stuff. It's hiding. Yeah, it is. My God. Anonymous donated a $5. Thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much for the butt slaps. Spank me. I'm sitting here enjoying the Danish rain. The brandy I'm drinking is called Conde de Osborne, Brandy de Jerry. Brandy de Jerry. Don't tempt me with the hundo. Listen, like, hundos are always an option that people can do if they see so fit. And I'm never going to turn one down, but I will blush. I will absolutely blush if someone does it. Gotta hide my little pee-pee, you know. Ooh la la. Oh my word, what is up with gifting subs and the Guys, there's no need to do this. Cooler Man just gifted 3 subs of 3 months of tier 1 to TarotCard2. My word, holy crap. Holy moly. Tarot, thank you, Enjoy, and Cooler, thank you so much for gifting that sub. My God. There's no need for this. I'm going to need to work out a nether transport system eventually. I'm just not sure on the method yet. I mean, you could always do what I did, which is, you know, building a bridge out of solid blocks, laying slabs on top of it, putting solid blocks on the left and the right of those slabs, and then putting fences on top of those blocks. My word. 3 freaking months to tarot card. My God. Well, Tarot, you know what to do now. You have to come out to the stream every single opportunity you get. Okay, I don't have anything. I'm not going to spend too much time on trying to figure out what's going on in this cave. Hello, Liskaday. How you doing? Greetings and welcome. That's the method at the moment, but 1,000 blocks is a long way to run. You know, at a distance like that, you might be better off to do the slower method of having a rail line, so you can just jump in and set it to go, and then like browse your phone or something. Because any other method, like even the fastest method, which is basically to build an ice channel, you know, like an unmelting ice channel, and then go over it with a boat, that requires you to actually sit there and hold a button down the whole time. So. You just woke up to pee. Wait, what is this? KD Rio? My word, there's all of a sudden, there's all of this, like, generosity going on. 150 bits, thank you so very much. From the hiding bubble frog saying, you'll never find me, Strife. Wow, how dare you? How dare you? So I've leapt out of this cave several times since the last time that I was playing, trying to find the bubble frog, you know? Or should I say the booble frog? And I am utterly and completely stuck here, you know? This is the cave, and like, if you guys see something that I'm not, tell me. Because I don't see diddly squat that I could, like, no alcoves that I could, like, sneak into. Nothing. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I meant to do that. I meant to. Mind if I ask about your sensor's capabilities? Yeah, sure. What do you mean by the sensor's capabilities? I'm a little bit confused by that statement, but go on. Oh, that's why no more freaking platforms were coming down. This bridge is something that I built previously. You know, maybe if I was to just, like, light this place up a little bit. Yeah. With something that's, like, not lava light. Oh, my sensor's capability. Oh, okay, my sensor's capability. Yeah. I think I've got the sensor's capability. Compendium. It would be under creatures, I guess. Oh my god, is that it? Oh my... How the fuck did I miss this? How? I've spent like a half hour in total staring in this place. Oh my god. Fuck me. Jesus. Okay. Fuck me, chat. Just bend me right over and spread me wide and give it to me good. I know you're capable of doing that. Oh, cool. Are you to redeem say S word? Your S word is... You know what? I'm actually going to open the... I'm going to open the thesaurus for this one. See if I can find something. Straightforward. That is your S word. Straightforward. Because I freaking... William, you missed an S word from the other day too. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I know I didn't. Like, I got to it late. That's what happened. I got to it late the last time. But if you want another one, I'll also give you another S word. Shucks. Which is a pretty good expression to use for missing an S word. If I actually did. I don't know. Okay, let's get out of this cave. Liskaday, redeem reverse screens. Well, what do you know? Okay. We'll do the reverse screeny. We'll do the reversey screeny. 5 minutes of reverse screen. What's the lightning bolt on the type box? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you referring to, like, referring to an item or something? There's so many icons. I don't know which icon you're referring to, or most notably which screen or item or something it was on. So, do not feel bad, Strife. Without the Sensor Plus, I'd have suffered just as much, and honestly, I still did. Oh my god, get yourself some gamer gloves. Maybe critter attributes or weaknesses. Not sure what, without enough context. I mean, that's just it. There's so many freaking things in this game. Wait a minute. So, if I... So, yeah, there are basically, like, no icons here. Oh, there's a lightning bolt where you type a word on Twitch in Twitch chat. Oh, I've got no idea then. I've got no idea. For being someone who streams on Twitch, I do not know anything at all about the freaking way that the system works. Kind of embarrassing, really. I actually specifically came out to Death Mountain here to start collecting up the materials that I need to, the materials necessary to improve my, equipment, if you will. Alright, I do not need you. Whole reason I was doing what I was is because I found the, what you call it around here? I found something around here. I forgot what it was. YouTube's high chat. Oh, yes. Okay, so what you can do is, you can, like, spend a little bit of money and you can basically highlight a chat in a really, really, really visible way. Like, it puts this huge box around it. That's what the lightning bolt does. This was pointed out to me. So, like, you know how you can spend bits to highlight a message, and it's kind of highlighted? If you like spend money on the lightning bolt to highlight a message, it like really like it basically puts a bunch of space around it, so it's really hard to miss. I can see how it wouldn't, and it may even pin it to some degree, for like some of the bigger streamers where things are moving too fast. Obviously not a problem here. I'm such small potatoes, but things tend to be a little bit quiet around here. Me to Death Mountain. I'm gay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why would you need to tell Death Mountain that statement? So chat, I have a hard decision to make here. Do I adventure out to a new location and try to do some main mission, or do I dig in to the huge number of side quests that I have sitting on my log? Because I have a stupid number of side quests here. You said you came out to Death Mountain. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. No. No, you are not allowed to twist my words like that. You adventure where you desire while speaking as Matthew Mercer as Ganondorf. Oh god, I just realized you redeemed accent. I don't even... I can't do Matt Mercer. My god. Ah. All right, I will do this accent thing once the screen swap is done, okay? Side questing. Screw the main story. Yes, this is exactly the energy that we need. Side hustle time? Yeah, I guess I haven't stripped off and like done any dancing in Gerudo Town in a long while. I'm certain that all of those Vi are really interested in seeing me shake my moneymaker and wiggle my wang. No men allowed in Gerudo Town. Can you imagine how incredibly well a male strip club would do right outside of a city like that? All right. I have to try and like not be distracted by things. So good fucking luck at it, you know. Have I ever gone down this freaking hole? It looks like I have. Oasis Strip Club? The Oasis is the name for my crotch. Am I a bad person for making jokes like these? Maybe. Maybe. Let's get this freaking hot gear off me. I find it very entertaining that they basically abandoned Link's cap. Oh, look at what I found. I found Ravio's hood. Strip, strip, strip. Oh my god. Thirsty much? God, these living trees. Alright. Okay, let's finish off that reverse screen. That's done. Now we get another 5 minutes of Ganondorf. This is the way that Ganondorf sounds in this game. I think, out of the small little bits that I've heard him talk during story sequences, he could run around and just murderize the trees like Saruman. Hi, my name is Matt Mercer. I voice Ganondorf, and every time you hear me speak as the Demon King, you think about Critical Role. This is what happens to me. I think that he would be a living tree. It's not signed up for. This is mine now. Your meat belongs to me. You actually think of McCree from Overwatch? You haven't spent enough time watching professional voice actors play D&D then. My word. It's another choo-choo. I need to see if they have another episode of Candelera Obscura. What is that? I've never heard of it before. Don't you just like the way that I do my voice acting? Trying to sound like someone else? How many shields do I have in my inventory? Say tomato and potato. Tomato and potato. What's special about these things? I better check my adventure log and actually see what I'm supposed to be doing here. Critical Role's new game system. Or are they trying to publish something that competes with D&D as well as Pathfinder? Tomato and potato. Why do you have a bunny hat on? Because I found it. Deep in the depths of the earth. I plumbed her depths and I found it. Claimed it for myself. It's Ravio's hood. From A Link Between Worlds. Honestly, I'm seriously lacking in headpieces that are modest at best. Hang on, let me pick these up first. Now I'm ready for you. The Demon King is about to murderize you. You can swim, I forgot. No easy route this time. Don't worry, he won't last long. I'm going to smash his face in. I'm probably going to break my spear before he has an opportunity to. He soaks so much damage. He's outlasted the Demon King accent, though. Mark as complete. There we go. Okay, accent done. Yes and no. It's a D6 focused system, so it's more accessible than D&D, but it's more dark steampunk themed. Oh, that sounds interesting. All right, I'm just gonna like fucking freeze this guy. Then I guess I'll just smash his butt. Oh my god. Finally. Oh, thank you so much, Katie Rio. 300 bits. That was great. I can't stop I cannot stop laughing. Okay, wait. Like, canna? Well, I don't even know what your background is, but now I'm imagining that you're Scottish or Irish or something. Oh, that was great. I can't stop laughing. It was a great showing. Like that. I have to read it now after you spelled it that way. Irish or Scottish, one of the two. So this is crazy, right? Ravio's hood. The hood of a traveling merchant who had a bracelet which could turn the wearer into a painting. Wearing it increases your sideways climbing speed. It's a rather rare find. I get the feeling that there is no Ravio's robe. I just get the feeling. I don't actually know. I could always go for his Breath of the Wild look with his little ponytail. This is the entertaining part. Like, I realize, like, you guys can't really see it all that well, but what I find particularly interesting is the fact that his hair, you realize, isn't any longer than it was in Breath of the Wild. He just doesn't have a hairband on anymore. Ow! Oh! 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 Son of a bitch! Okay, let's pay attention to my freaking adventure log. What do I need to get done here? Okay, so the North Lome prophecy. At the entrance to the labyrinth in northeast Tabantha, there is a tablet engraved with the words of prophecy. It says, whoever wakes the dragon ring deep in the maze will be rewarded. When you reach the deepest part of the labyrinth, a voice told you, visit the west side of the labyrinth on the sky. Okay, so there's that. I haven't really spent a lot of time in the sky. They've got the first couple episodes of their gameplay on YouTube. That sounds really interesting. Like, I don't have the time really to watch Critical Role because of how much content there is, but I like the idea of there being a more accessible version of D&D, because D&D is very deep and complex, and it's intimidating, you know? Strip, strip, strip. Parched? How did I miss that? Parched. Very thirsty. Very thirsty today. Actually, I was streaming with 7 days last night over on Tev's channel, and something quite surprising happened. Meat for meat. Oh my god! I completely forgot that there was a thing involving here on Death Mountain that I need to look into. But somebody was like, "Wait a minute! You wear thongs? You don't just like collect underwear?" Like, I was so fucking surprised. I was like, "How?" I thought that this was like a blatantly obvious thing at this point for anybody who's shown up to my streams in the past. I didn't know, like, I was mind blown, you know? Okay, so any way you slice it, this is worth more than one of the rock roasts. Guess I've got no choice but to try those caves past the cart tracks again. But how am I supposed to get past the lava? Okay, so adventure log, meat for meat. The restaurant's chef is angry with Mezzer for not finishing his meal. He won't let Mezzer leave until he brings more of the rock roast ingredient he wasted. Cook says that the rock roast can be found in the caves past the cart track. Caves past the cart track. I mean, this is the only cart track here, so there must be caves that I just haven't found yet. Alright, let's do a little bit of exploring. Let's follow the cart tracks and see if we can find any sort of cave. True, but for some reason, not having it done up was driving me batty. Maybe because of all of the hours in Breath of the Wild I spent. I mean, like, this is something that I've come to the conclusion of with Tev. It's like, yes, there is a big thing. There's a bubble frog nearby. I don't think I've actually been to this area before. Warm darner here. I've got to be on the lookout for these creatures because they're super necessary for upgrading equipment. Is that a summer wing butterfly? He thinks it is. Ah! Smotherwing. Smotherwing. Like, we've come to the conclusion that, Breath of the Wild, for whatever reason, that particular collection of syllables, it rolls off the tongue way, way better. Way better than Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild, for some reason. Like, and maybe it is just a situation of being, like, used to saying one over the other. Ah, shit. Okay, so I'm not getting in here without a minecart, it would appear. Well, it kind of looks like I can. This is probably a really bad idea without one, though. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've made this mistake before. I'm not taking out a bomb in this cave. Okay, I need to... Unless I... Alright, let's hope that I can find a freaking cart over here. Cool, I got a traveler... Oh, hey, there is a cart in here. That's good. Traveler spear... Do a little bit of mining while we're at it. Oh! What do you know? There is rock roast in here. That's perfect, actually. Go. Attach it there. Only one thing to do. Shit, it didn't work. Fuck! How am I supposed to... Oh, right, I probably should have just walked over to it and... Like, I didn't make mistakes, you made mistakes. Strife, you fool. Goro? I suppose that was an option as well. What wouldn't have been? Shit. Shit! Alright, well... There are no fans or anything to propel the cart, but I don't really need the cart to propel for the most part. I just need it to... Oh, hello. Unexpected. A rocket. Would be really nice if I could find another fucking weapon. Alright, I am not using this reasonably good sword on another war node. I have got to find myself like a cheap-ass boulder buster or something to break rocks rocks with. I got nothing but really good fucking equipment. Oh dear. Is the fan stuck or is the cart too heavy? I can't tell. Try it again. Okay, yeah, it was stuck. It wasn't too heavy. Got you bitches later. Hey, that's... Now that's a rock roast. Hey, you. That rock roast, would you trade it for this? Thanks, I owe ya. Oh, yes. Hey. Hey, chef, this makes a square? So long as I've got the rock roast, I've got no complaints. Help me out in a bind there. You see, I met a man when I heard this place serve, You see, I'm a meat man. When I heard this place served a roast to die for, I came running. Little did I know the meat here is actually rocks. This isn't meat. This isn't meat or a rock, but it's the rarest thing I own. Thanks. Take it with my thanks. Woo, another one. Oh, before you go, have you heard about the rumored beast? If the creature's really out there, I'm gonna find out if it's edible. When you love meat, it's just what you do. Figure I'll hit the stables and ask for leads. By the way, we're not strangers anymore, buddy. If you see me out there in the wild, give me a shout. Until then, take care. Okay, can I find any, like, spare and or leftover weapons around here? That would be fucking amazing if I could. They hear what they want to hear? I guess some people do hear what they want to hear. Is that Colonel Sanders at the table? God. More thrust! Listen, I have all the thrust and then some if you just want it. Just pay for it and everything's fine.
Yeah!
No thank you. I'm not paying 140 for that. It's a shame, but it looks like marbled rock roast isn't on the menu anymore. I took a detour from my travels and came all the way to try it, but there's nothing to be done about it now. Oh, my apologies for the delayed introduction. My name is Gomo. I travel the world sampling every rock under the sun. I suppose that's why I'm known as Gomo the Gourmand. Oh yeah, you're right. This guy does kind of look like Colonel Sanders. I must ask, have you any flint to spare? Inside some flint is rare and especially delectable ripened flint. Ooh. If I could have any ripened flint you find, I'd pay 1,000 rupees per piece. Ripened flint looks like normal flint, and you won't know one way or the other if it's ripened until you try eating it. Cash in on ripened flint. What the Oh, yes, there can be no doubt that delicate earthy aroma. You have some, do you not? Yeah, sure, here. There's no telling whether or not it's ripened flint until I eat it. How much will you provide me with? Got room for 100? The polite way to enjoy it is to roll it slightly beneath the tongue, allowing it to dissolve. Oh me, oh my. What have we here? It's ripened flint. Sharp edges that bite at the tongue. A gravelly mouthfeel with particulate that sticks between the teeth. God. There can be no doubt this is indeed authentic ripened flint. Here, 1,000 rupees as promised. I look forward to a stupendous relationship with you. How much fucking flint do I have after doing that? Still have 235. Oh my god, that is such an incredible way to make 1,000 rupees. And I'm getting the feeling that there are no leftover weapons sitting around here. Do another? It's no guarantee, so just use caution. I mean, I did it once, I got it, I think I'm fine where I am. I think I don't need any more. So I'm gonna check over here, see if there are any, like, if there are any just random weapons sitting around, I want to find them. Nope, nothing. Alright, I'm gonna grab the cart and I'm gonna... Well, no, that doesn't go into a cave. That just kind of stops dead. Okay. Adventure log. Okay, the message from the bandit Misko said, on the Tabantha frontier, when Rain, Piper, and Tangar meet, ruined pillars stand together. Ruined pillars stand together. One of those mighty pillars opens the way to my treasure. On Tabantha frontier, where Rain, Piper, and Tangar meet. So there's Rain Highlands, there's Piper Ridge. Tangar Canyon. Oh, the ancient columns. Okay, so this is where I need to go. There's a Gleeok defending that area. Oh dear. There is a Gleeok defending that area. What other flags do I have? Okay, so this is a fun one, Chainsy. This is a fun one. If you type in exclamation gift or gifts, I can't remember if it's with one or two S's. But you can find something that can be purchased off of the list as another flag. I just want to make that clear. I want to see you take out a Gleeok. I probably can't. I probably can't at all, but it's a thing. So there's a big pair of underwear, a comically like sized pair of granny panties that are supposed to be an option for what goes up on the wall. But the other alternatives I have are the pride flag as well as the New California Republic from the Fallout franchise. So those are currently the only two options. I am open to other potential flags, but I prefer flags that are not representative of countries. I prefer flags that are from fictional media and whatnot for the most part. Hello, Blacksmith. How you doing? Kill it violently. You have solutions to it. You have the solutions to do it. So, yes, you can, but at current it is the trans flag. I have the pride flag, and I have a New California Republic, and I am always open to additional pictures and additional flag suggestions. The comically sized underwear are just the only option that's really up on the list if anybody wants to purchase it for me. Wow, that red shirt is drip. Oh, okay, yeah, the red shirt. Okay. Brotherhood of Steel flag? I do not have one of those. I do not have one of those. So, that's going on my wish list. I thought you were talking about me in the red shirt and the red bikini because the lens dump thing was there, but I just realized that that is not the particular picture. Actually, if I oh yeah, sure enough, you can. You can see the whole gallery now. So I've done a little bit of work with the image there that you got from typing in !pic. And if you're curious, and that Thanos swimsuit is terrifying. That's exactly the reason why it's on the wish list. Because it's such a freaking joke. It's it's a wonderful and terrible joke all at once. And yes, I will, if I get it, I will put it on and I will strut my stuff proudly. Maybe I'll even do a video where I do a full workout in that thing. Anyways, if you click on the picture link that's preceded by the statement "Happy Independence Day," you can actually click on the avatar down at the bottom of the screen for it to go to the entire what you call it. You can go to the whole gallery of pictures that I've uploaded. So. What even is on that wish list right now? A vest, a suit, a shirt, the Thanos swimsuit, the novelty underwear, a coffee set, coffee beans, a Link statue, circus peanuts, a candle, a Halloween poster, some shorts, a reindeer mankini, esports loungewear. Ah, yes, the delicious king-size bikini, a keyboard, and a Hooters bra. Wonderful stuff. Hello, Paladin. How are you doing? You kind of needed a glove along with it. What if instead of a glove, it was like it was an infinity cocksock, you know? An infinity penis sheath. Wouldn't that be the most optimal thing to do? Like that would be like the most epic solution right there. Infinity thong. I'd wear that too. I'd wear that too. You know, adorn my junk with a jewel encrusted thong. What did I walk into? Just typical stuff. Nothing nothing out of the ordinary. I feel like there was something inside of this cave that I just warped into. Ooh, it's a hearty truffle. The Infinity Thong. With one thrust, half of all existence has their underpants they're wearing vanish. There's like I've heard different takes on this several times now. It's just like your underwear vanishes. You instantly orgasm in your pants. It's just like so many different, roughly the same like horny concept. Oh my god, we've got fairies. Go ahead and put on some stealth gear here. Have we seen any Zora yet? We have not gone to Zora's domain yet. Now I'm going down a shirt rabbit hole. It's quite difficult to find relatively subtle shirts, but that have a floral lining. Love it. Look, a nerd. Hello, Zouchin. How you doing? One thrust and half of all men need to pay child support starting tomorrow. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. How bad was your leg pain after the 100 squats in the Mankini? So this is an interesting thing. I did the 100 squats after being prompted for it on the 4th of July. Then on the 5th, I go back to work, and I happen to be in a situation where I had to I had a whole bunch of stuff that I had to move. So it was like, I don't know, 20 odd boxes. There were about like 30 pounds each that I had to move, and like I've been at the game of, you know, moving things around long enough that I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna like put all of this stuff on a cart and I'm gonna get it where it needs to go, but then I have to like lift every one, and I literally have to excuse me drainage. I literally have to squat for every single package because it's like, I'm not gonna bend at the freaking waist. That's the worst thing that I could possibly do. So I squat for like 20 odd boxes, and you know what occurred to me? I didn't feel a thing the day after doing 100 squats. I didn't feel a damn thing. I didn't feel sore. I didn't feel a twinge, not a burn, nothing. Not a single thing. What do you work as? I mostly shuffle papers at my job, but it involves occasionally having to move packages around. So yeah, that was the result of doing 100 squats on July 4th. I had to turn around and I had to do like another 20 squats the very next day, and I didn't feel a single thing. So that is the strength of my legs. That's the result of all of the squats that I do here on stream. And you know what? I hold out once again that if you wanted Specifically, after hitting the 50 squat mark, if someone wants to see me do 100 of them, you can go ahead and you can make me double my squats from 50 to 100 with a hundo. Your choice on whether or not you also get the pants on the wall thing. But I like this concept where it's like, yeah, you can do this too. So, man, I need some normal ass fucking weapons. That stream had a double hundo dono. I guess I'll put it this way. You get one or the other. And if I'm feeling particularly kind, maybe both. I don't know. I'm throwing things out there and seeing what sticks, you know? Just use Goro to break everything? I probably should have done that, but too late now. Have you been west of the Korok Woods yet? No. Like, the Koroks, I have not gone there yet, so... I have been here, though. I do know about, like, the Forgotten Temple and everything, so... Anyways, so those are the ruins over there. You know what? I wanna find out about these ruins right over here first. One of the Yiga set pieces. Ah, okay. Well, I mean, I'll find everything whenever I find everything. Like, I am, like, this is a huge game, and I'm just having fun exploring. And I'm finding stuff on my own, in my own time, you know. I'm exhaustively exploring the world before I do anything of importance. You know what? I need some weapons. I'll catch you bitches later. I got what I needed. I'm not gonna hang out. Catch you later. Can I pick these, or is this just... No, I cannot pick those. I went to the shops earlier and found some really annoying pricing. 2 burger buns was a £1.05, and 12 burger buns was a £1.55. What the hell? Where's Hot Air Balloon Guy? Good question. I don't have an answer for you, though. Okay, so, I got some sturdy sticks and whatnot. Let's just go ahead and merge some basic things onto these. Some super basic things that I have an excess number of. Wanted to clear the massive storm on Dragon Head Island and found out it was really easy and you get a full set of gear. Okay. Whatever Dragon Head Island is. Like, again, like, you guys are mentioning things that I haven't found. Probably in part because I haven't really bothered too much with a lot of stuff in the game. I don't know how much of this stuff I have. So I'll just swap out to this bow. Oh, look. Looks like someone, looks like a bokoblin or someone is harassing a traveler. Also, it looks like there's a Korok thing to do. I gotta hop downstairs and grab some coffee. I've completely run out. Try not to backseat too much, guys. Yes, please pay attention to what AmLab's saying. Oh my god, are these butterflies that I can capture? I need you, 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 I need you. Winterwing butterfly, yes! God damn it. I'm gonna break this spear on you, man. I'm going Brokeback Mountain on you. He's probably gonna eat this entire spear as well. You let the poor guy get KO'd. Yeah, so? What's the problem? You gonna bang him? No, no, I reserve that for you guys. I would never, ever want to bang anyone but you, chat. Don't worry. You're the only one I got time for. Okay, gotta head to work. See you later, Will and chat. Hey, it was nice to have you along for the ride, Cortex. I hope that you have a good day. Best of luck. Dragon Head Island. What the fuck is Dragon Head Island? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like, there are no... Like, this is a landlocked place. There's no Dragon Head Island anywhere. We see it here, people. Strife let Strife let some guy get killed. I mean, hey, he didn't pay me for help. Ah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Okay, so I've already done that. I think that this is the route up to the, to where I want to be. Peddling in first aid solutions and smelling salts. The big, like, crystal tear cloud in the sky in that storm in Dragon Head Island. Okay, Blacksmith. Stop saying Dragon Head Island. There is no Dragon Head Island that I know of in the game. I don't, like, you need to describe it without saying Dragon Head Island. You need to describe it some other way. Like, where is it without saying that? Because otherwise, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And if I haven't reached it yet, then I just haven't reached it yet, okay? Which is totally fine. Oh my god, unhelpful. Unhelpful. In the sky, yes, okay, well. Yeah. Okay, anyways, okay, I know that the freaking weak normal... Where are the Bokoblin horns? They're here. I know they are. I'm just... Oh, it's because I rearranged everything accidentally. Okay. Let's make a truly impressive stick from 2 to 6 damage. Fantastic, wonderful, beautiful. We can take on a Gleeok with a 6 damage stick, right? Right? I don't know what I think I'm doing here, but I'm certainly doing it. I think we got a cold Darner here. Oh no! Oh, he got away from me. Cold Darner, okay. Okay, the Gleeok should be just up this way. Yeah, it's a flame Gleeok right there. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to take this thing on. These things legitimately scare me. I tried to take one on the Tabantha Frontier, or the Tabantha Snowfield, I think. Unbearable heat all of a sudden. Okay, so this... I can't. I literally cannot take it on because I do not have gear that will... Wait a minute, does this... No, that doesn't help me. That doesn't relieve me of the heat. Well then. Did I have any food that relieves me of the heat? Yeah, sure, for 1 minute. Maybe I should, I don't know, use a better equipped bow for this. Well, there's one fucking fairy. Ow, 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 ow. Jesus. Well, if ever there was a time for me to use a badass weapon, I suppose now would be it. Oh, ow, oh god. Ooh. Oh, don't fly. Okay, well he's lighting the grass on fire, so ow. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is just fucking hunky-dory. shit. Oh god. Over here? You just fucking catch the updraft already! No! Stop it! Ugh! Just updraft! Oh shit, my fucking sword is dead. Okay, that didn't work. Ooh. Whoops. Shit. Why is he so far away now? What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh god. I'll put my shield up. He's doing it again. Ooh, here. Is he just gonna infinitely do that, or is he gonna stop? I don't think he's gonna stop. I don't think he's gonna stop. So, let's, pine cone. Here we go. I don't think that I can even hope to hit him. He's so far away. Shit. Okay, totally fucked that up. Yeah, I can't hit him that he's so far away. How are you supposed to... How am I supposed to do anything with this guy? With how fucking far away he is. I'm utterly baffled by what I'm supposed... Like, just how? What? What? It needs to be clear of the pillars. Like, is this a homing shot? Is it always gonna hit me? Ow! This just blows. Ow! Shit. Okay. Holy. Ow! Jesus! Hey! Oh! Ah! Oh, God. It keeps lighting me on fire. God, I actually got him down. Holy crap. Can I take a picture of some of this stuff? Yeah, I can. Try to frame it properly. That was different. Keith's eyes work. I now know this. I now know that Keith's eyes do something. Gleeok Flamehorn, a crown-like fire-imbued horn of a Gleeok. Attach it to a weapon to vastly increase its attack power. Cook it with a critter to make an elixir. Okay, well that actually could have gone a lot worse. I guess I was just kind of obsessing over the use of, whatchamacallit, nearby and down. So there's definitely, a cave of some type here that I need to be looking for, I think. I guess I was obsessing over the use of, frost items, specifically because it was a flame enemy, and that was ultimately unnecessary. Well, okay then. I've murderized a Gleeok, and I have learned important things about it. Blood Moon happens, and you immediately have to fight it again. Oh god, let's check the sky. Nope, no Blood Moon. No Blood Moon. Okay, so that adventure log. On the Tabantha frontier, where Rain, Piper, and Tangar meet, ruined pillars stand together. One of those mighty pillars opens the way to my treasure. So... I don't know. First off, let's get rid of this guy. That's an option too. That's also an option. And that pillar is doing work. I'm amazed that the pillar... I'm amazed there's anything left of the pillar. Also, the fact that I got murderized with a single tap does not surprise me at all. The silver enemies in this game are freaking nasty. Alright, well, I wanted to get rid of that guy, but it didn't really work out, so we'll just... We'll look around here and see what we can find. The Moblin shanked you? Yeah, you fucking sure as hell did. We got fish down there. He poked me, and in a bad way. Oh. Oh, this definitely peels back, but this is also where the shrine used to be. It's so fucking weird for the shrines to just to... For the shrines to have just been freaking ripped out. That's a shrine that I haven't been to, but it's in an area of the map that I'm not bothering with at the moment. Oh no. Well, in lieu of knowing what to do at the moment, I guess I'll go ahead and just do this core oak thing over here. Why am I not surprised? Oh, give me a break! What are you looking for? A switch of some sort? Well, that's just it. I'm not entirely certain. And I'm fine with like puzzling through this on my own. I don't think I want help or hints because like I've hardly even figured out what's going on with the lay of the land, in all honesty. But it's a component of Misko's treasure. Oh, you bitch. This is mine now. You hear me? Chill out. Oh my god, he hits like a truck. Maybe I should have better armor on than I have currently. God. Drainage. Ow. Ow. Stop that. Ow. Hey, he's finally down. Okie dokie. So, now that that's done. Okay, so adventure log. Side quests. Misko's Treasure of Awakening 1. The message from the bandit Misko said, on the Tabantha frontier where Rain, Piper, and Tangar meet, ruined pillars stand together. One of those mighty pillars opens the way to my treasure. Solve the riddle to find the treasure. So, one of the mighty pillars does something. What makes the most sense is that there's some sort of an cave access down below, but... One of the mighty pillars. And Rain, Tangar, and Piper meet here in the ancient columns. And there's definitely something right here where... But... One of those mighty pillars opens the way to my treasure. Where ruined pillars stand together. I mean, I can't interact with these things at all. So... No. They were all the same type of fish. Evidently, I was wrong. Oh, Voltfin! Didn't expect that to be the case. I find it ironic that a Voltfin trout died from being electrocuted. Let's get a nice, clean picture of this this fishy wishy. There we go. Okay, so, I don't think that there's a cave opening down here, or I don't think there's a cave opening up here for me. I'm getting the distinct feeling that, I need to go down into the canyon. I mean, what the hell, why not, you know, because it's like, well, the flame Gleeok is gone. I don't have anything to worry about. Ooh, hello. There must be a cave entrance somewhere around here, is all I'm saying. So, let's try to find it. Is this? No, that's the wrong. This is strange. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before. Okay, wait. I think I got it. I thought I had it. Oh. Oh, I was looking at it from the wrong perspective the whole time. Okay. No, I got it. I got it. There we go. Nothing like another yahaha. Because I love doing the Koroks little puzzles so much. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, there's Rito over here. It's training me again. I'm gonna train again today to become an all-time great Rito warrior. Rito warrior? Huh? Who are you? Someone else who aspires to greatness? Guess you heard my little pep talk to myself, huh? Talk about embarrassing. For us, Rito, our ability to control the wind is one of our big advantages in fighting monsters. That's why I train here every day. Aren't you curious what kind of training I'm talking about? Of course you are. I use these sweet wings of mine to return the balls they fly at me, pushing them back one after the next. What do you think? Want to give it a try? I'll pass. You need to train hard, too, if you don't want the monsters to get to you. Yeah, whatever there, pal. I mean, it's such a cliffside for me to potentially find a cave opening on. I could find what I'm looking for higher up even. Or it could be lower. Something tells me that there isn't a cave entrance down on the canyon floor, though. And I can't even say what's informing that hunch either, so... You need to train hard. I kill Lionel like they're plain bokoblin. The funny part is that I have an easier time with a lot of Lionels than I do with freaking bokoblin. Listen, I do train hard. I do lots of squats and lots of thrusts. I can last all night long. Unfortunately, there's not too much to be done about the fact that, Oh, okay. Oh, for... Unfortunately, there's not much to be done about, how short the reach is for all of that long thrusting. Faded away. Got some fucking phantom dragonflies around here. Redeeming more squats. Thank you, I think. Ooh-woo. I'll ooh-woo you, Zouchin. How dare you? How dare you? In my chat? You ooh-wooing me in my chat? No, thank you very much. I am ooh-wooing everyone. More squats? Jeez. You troublemakers. We're up to 35. What the? Alright, let's put on a little bit of climbing gear then. What climbing gear I found, anyhow. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, so... Okay, Eli, I don't know that that message was really necessary. And, entirely out of left field if I'm being honest. Okay, so I'm trying to make a cube with this? I think that that's the way that it goes in. There we go. In this household, we respect the weirdos even if they dress up like animals. And yes, that is true. That is true. Okay. Ah, it saw me. Damn it, man. The butterfly saw me. I can't catch it. You know what? I realize I am out of coffee, and the coffee downstairs is probably going to turn off soon. All right, I have returned. And Blacksmith, I'm going to ask you to chill out, okay? You're saying some not okay things. So, check yourself. And this is the only warning you're going to get. Next up is a timeout, and if you come back and you do more of it afterwards, you're headed for something worse, okay? Okay, so, how many squats are we up to? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 of them. Well then. We're far along and everything. So, where? Honestly, the freaking the side of this mountain is so huge. It's so huge. That's what she said. I don't have a single clue. Yes, the eyebrow waggles. I don't have a single clue where a freaking cave entrance could be. I suppose since I'm out here, I should take the time to just activate that shrine so that I can get back to this area quickly if I need to. Ooh, hey, check it out, Swift Violet. I'm like a freaking dog. I'm distracted so easily. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Tabantha is quite the area. It really is. It really is. Squirrel! Oh, it's another Swift Violet. Oh, can't get enough of these. Attention, on this goal of... Ooh, shiny. Oh, man. I have to keep out I have to keep a regular look for those winter wing butterflies because I need them to upgrade the Rito set. Total focus. Look, listen, I am like a laser, okay? I'm a laser. I am utterly focused. Gasas Shrine. That is a very unique form of gas that they're having. G-A-S-A-S. Gasas. God, I am so ready for the team outside to be done. Well-timed cuts. A laser in front of a cat. Oh, for God's sake. How? Why? Why? Gassy Gasas. Yes, Gassy Gasas. Nothing else could be the answer. More appropriate. No other answer. None more appropriate.
Ooh la la.
Sorry to hear about your tooth not getting fixed. I mean, it kind of is what it is in that regard. It's like, I'm not particularly pleased about the fact that, I can't fix my tooth. Like, my tooth isn't going to get fixed until tomorrow, but, you know, at the very least, you guys get to see me now, so. So... That's good. The tooth status does not detract from your Twitch streams. Yes, exactly, because most of my Twitch streams are all about, like, dick jokes and whatnot, and etc. Like, that's where my Twitch stream is. And fortunately, my, my penis is working just fine, you know? Yes, Zhao-chan, exactly. You've got the exact... You understand the energy that I carry, you know? Dick jokes. I thought it was a dick butt joke for fucking... So... Is there anything in here for me to use, or do I have to move stuff in from the other room? Whoops. Big dick energy, small dick jokes. God. Oh my gentle Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna lurk because I don't want no spoilers. I hope you're enjoying the game. Hey, thanks so much for even just a brief moment, Coyote. How many freaking orbs do I have now? 31. Jesus isn't here. That's an attitude about it. Are you saying that there's no Jesus in this good Christian stream? That's a joke for some of you who can't seem to pick up on that stuff. Just saying, it's a joke. It's a joke. Are you trying to take up an orb collection? Well, I have 2 of them down below that are, like, quite snugly held today. I am lacking a pair of orbs on the chest. Not that I really need a pair. But I have a couple of fake ones in the drawer. Who needs Jesus when you got Mr. Strife? Oh, God. Okay, so I'm still without a fucking cave entrance anywhere here. Okay, we're gonna go back up. We're gonna continue hugging the wall here. Penis. Why are you saying penis? That is wholly unnecessary and so impure. Can we make your mama jokes? I'd prefer not. I'd prefer not. I think a lot of those jokes tend to be a little bit more mean-spirited than anything else. That and Jesus, like there was someone in middle school who that's all like, that your mom was the only response to everything. And oh my God, I got so fucking sick of it. I got so sick of it. I got so freaking stupid sick of it that I'm still sick of it to this day. I hear penis, my first thought is... Wait, your first thought is what? Pingus. What? 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 I'm quite confused by this. Pignus was a common YTP joke back in the day. Huh. Have you ever ate Geoduck? No. No. Not a single clue what that is, for that matter. Hey, wait a minute. Paladin, were you the one who was surprised by, like, statements about undergarments during Tev's stream last night? I'm trying to remember who it was. Okay, it was you. Okay, yeah. So there you go. I could have sworn. I remember names by color and how they show up in chat. And your name is a particular color red. You're not the only color red. a thing. Is a thing. What I wear and what I collect are not too different from one another. Alright, well, whatever the method of getting into this cave is, well, wherever the cave entrance is, to say nothing of the fact that I still don't have a single freaking clue. I don't have a clue if there's, like, something to be done with one of the pillars to get in, or if there's a cave entrance hidden nearby that I just cannot, for the life of me, find. Because there's a bubble frog nearby, but below me. Oh, there's weed up here. Oh, hot shit, boys. Oh, yes. Oh, wheat. This would be so good for making cakes. And pizza. I can make pizza in this game. Weed or weed? Trust me, if I could get my hands on the sticky icky, he would be stoned all the time. Remember, kids, don't do drugs. Not unless you've got a, not unless it's legal in your state, or if you've got, like, a medical card, if it works that way where you are. Still love that Link can be a pizza. A pizza man, yes. Man, so good. Okay, that are things above me. I don't think that there's anything on the islands above me, though. This won't get me to the islands either, so... Let's try it anyway. Maybe we'll have a... Maybe we'll see something from bird's eye view that I just can't freaking understand otherwise. Oh my god! Link got cold and his thing has shrunk down to an incredibly small size. Don't worry, Link. I know what it's like. I live in Kansas and THC is sold in vape shops. Yeah, not even, and nowhere near close enough to be able to hit it, hit anything. What's that over there? I may as well check other things out because I'm turning up absolutely nothing here. On this plateau. Will needs a, sheath underwear sponsorship. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. Is this an actual brand? Is this, like, a real brand that you just brought up and not something that you just pulled out of your ass? Because I'm really curious. Okay, I've been here before. Damn it. It's okay, you've got my attention. I have to go and Google this now. Okay, that is an absurdly fancy website. With a lot of video. Hmm. Okay then, so that's what they sell. Interesting. I'm not following any guides for my first playthrough. I am literally just enjoying finding things on my own. So, you've seen other creators with sponsorships. So after looking at their product, I sit here and I ask myself, is this the most sensible product for me to have a sponsorship of? Oh, fuck off, Peblet. And the reason I say that is because they're not a style that I would usually wear. Then again, there's nothing that says that I would have to actually get a sponsorship from someone whom... just because I get a sponsorship of a product doesn't mean that I have to endorse it. It just has to mean that they're paying me. You'd be paid to talk about your dick being hugged. Alright, you're making a very compelling argument here. Also, I think I'm gonna let this this puzzle... I'm gonna leave this puzzle behind because I haven't gotten anywhere on it. Do you wear boxer briefs? Does that fancy scanner of yours have the ability to scan for Koroks? No, it does not. It doesn't, actually. So... let's go back to Goron Mountain, shall we? What was the adventure log here? Kima has come to Goron City in search for a secret hot spring called Simmerstone. He plans to start by seeking out hot water connoisseurs at various hot spring locations in the hopes that they have information for him. He'll set his sights for Goron Hot Springs in particular. Okay, so Goron Hot Springs. It's not a guide, it's just a map to help you find things that you can't find. It tells you the general location of things. I understand that. What I'm saying is I'm not really interested in doing it that way. I really like figuring out things. I really like spending time figuring it all out the real hard way. So if the game is following through in the same manner that it has up to this point, a lot of like special items in Breath of the Wild are still in Tears of the Kingdom, including, and in Tears of the Kingdom there was a mask that would actually like shake whenever a Korok was nearby. So I really enjoy the wandering around lost aspect of this game. Yeah, and I cannot stress that enough. I look like I'm fumbling around and I don't know where I'm going and I don't know what I'm doing. And to a pretty good degree that's the case, and that's a huge part of why I'm playing this game. I am in this world, I am lost in it, and I am loving it, you know? Do you wear boxer briefs? Well, Doomsday, I'll let you make a guess at that. Do you think that I do? Or not? Like, cause I'm down to talk about it all the time, so. Donate $100 to find out. I mean, if you donated $100, you'd find out what type of underwear I'm wearing right now. Don't know that anybody would be interested in seeing that type of a sight, but it's an option. Let's You know what? I don't need to be wearing my Rito gear right now. Let's swap back to this. I'll just keep the Rito headpiece on. Is it the jockstrap again? Wouldn't you like to know? Yeah, like, I'm not telling you what type of underwear I have on, because that defeats the purpose of having the option to donate $100 to find out, okay? None of you are gonna do that, though. Like, I know from just listening to you guys chat right now that nobody has an interest in dropping $100 today. And that's fine. Nobody has to. But the whole point is, I'm not just gonna tell you. He's probably wearing the mankini. Just don't see Hylians show up at the Goron Hot Springs like this. But you, Traveler, you're quite the Hot Springs buff, aren't you? You know what this guy reminds me of? This guy, this Goron, sitting on an active volcano, bathing in hot springs, he reminds me of all of the old guys in Vegas who were hanging out in the hot tub in the middle of the Mojave Desert. Okay? 2017, I went to Vegas, and I spent a decent amount of time at the pool. And they had a hot tub. Like, I was, where did I go? I think I stayed at the Mirage. I stayed at the Mirage, and I went to the pool a whole lot. And while I was there, the freaking, I checked out the hot tub, and I was like, well, let's see how it is. I got in there. I couldn't last a whole minute. Oh, my God. Holy freaking crap, man. I couldn't last an entire minute. Who sits in a hot tub when it's like 90 degrees out in the middle of the desert? I don't know how or who. It just doesn't make sense to me. You're assuming sometimes? Well, you would be right. I do occasionally wear boxer briefs. Old people have different heat tolerances. Yeah. I'll never forget the comedic bit that Jerry Seinfeld had about how old people would, if old people had the ability to have a house, have a retirement community on the sun, they would live there, and they would be angry that you opened the screen door because you were letting the heat out. Letting the heat out of the house that they live in, which is on the sun.
But you, Traveler, you're quite the hot springs buff, aren't you? Sure, sure. There are other hot springs boiling away in other places, but the hot water here is the best. Though it used to be Simmerstone Springs had the best water before the entrance collapsed, and you couldn't get in, and you...
Simmerstone Springs?
Simmerstone Springs is in the cave of Gore Oak Tunnel, which is southeast of these springs here. They're top secret, you see. You gotta be a Goron in the know about them. The water at those springs is the perfect temperature and goes real nice with all the steam in the caves. But the entrance got blocked off, so I can't ask your no-boat co to fix it, and I can't clear it out myself. But this spring here is my favorite right now, so I guess I don't need any others. This hot springs does happen to have a good one. After all, you can take a soak while gazing at Death Mountain scenery. Up until a while ago, red smoke and big old clumps of red rock were flying right out of it. I was worried I might erupt again, but it seems to have calmed down now. Talk about a relief.
Okay, so south of here... So it's south of here in a cave. That's all I got. South of this location in a cave, which is probably more difficult to do than I may imagine. Little does Link know this old man has farted in the water for over an hour. God! Fucking... You didn't need that armor anyway, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God, this asshole again. Oh, ow. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Chill out, bro. God damn it. It's where the sulfur smell comes from. God! You're being terrible. Why? Alright, we do not need that. Take this. He's probably wearing the mankini. I bet he's wearing the slinkini. What, do you guys want to see me wearing the slinkini? Is that like another necessary photo shoot? Strife means everything he does. He just won't admit that's all part of the plan. Nothing but dislike, dislike. Hey, listen, that's such a rude statement. Okay, I'll stick to what I'm wearing. Oh, god damn it. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to run off the cliff. Ooh. Okay. I thought he was gonna frickin' re-flame up, but instead he just decided to huck his arm at me. But yes, I do wear boxer briefs from time to time. Let me give you a... Do you want to bet? Do you want to guess how many pairs I own? Because why not? Why not go in that direction? I don't have a problem talking about this stuff. And to a certain degree, I find it entertaining. Come on there, bro. Got him in one go now. Perfect. Is that a diamond? No, that's just an opal. Okay, so we got a flame heart. Go ahead and just... What the fuck? One? You've actually guessed a little bit below what it really is. Three? You've guessed above what it is. I wonder what the only number left is. Also, you type in, like, you put in the number 3 and all I can see is, like, the mischievous cat face. Whenever I see the number 3, all I see is the mischievous cat face these days. Doesn't help that, like, everybody's chat is, like, name followed by a colon. Alright, I need more parts from you. Okay, so... I went completely the wrong direction. I need to head south. Winky face, paw to mouth. Yes, exactly. But yes, Roddenberry right there has guessed it. Has guessed it. Well, time to be an adult. Well, unfortunate that you're gonna miss the fancy pants dance. You know. But have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you whenever I stream again. Best of luck to you, best of wishes, and maybe sometime you'll actually catch the fancy pants dance. Ooh, hello. What's this? Time to be an adult. When being an adult specifically means going out to get a lap dance, right? That's what I'm going to imagine it means. It means being going out and getting a lap dance. It's also... Can I successfully, like, grab this fireproof lizard here? That's not a fireproof lizard. That's a hightail lizard. No, that was a fireproof lizard. Okay, I'm back on the road again. Let's see if we can find the cave where the springs have been sealed up. I've never had a lap dance and I'm 27. To be fair, I don't think I've ever had a lap dance either. Mostly because, like, strip clubs were never my thing. Like, they were always a thing for the guys that I hung out with, but never a thing for me specifically. So, they would, like, spend extra on the experience, and I'd be like, guys, I'm not spending my money on a case of blue balls, alright? I'm not here for it. Forget it. And that was just my whole attitude on the situation, so... Maybe there's a cave somewhere around here. Ooh, hey, it's another flame lizard. I can shoot this guy. Oh, Tev, Will needs your help. I mean, at this point, I'm more prone to giving lap dances than to receiving them. That's mostly because I'm a very flirtatious individual. Took me a really long time to, like, get okay with doing it as well, so... Well, whenever I say doing it, I mean, like, being flirtatious. He popped out fewer, rupees than I was hoping for. What's this? Goroko Tunnel? Tev, Will has a surprise for you. Yes, of course. Although, admittedly, I think the closest that I've ever gotten to having a lap dance was, there was a very, forward girl in high school who rode the bus at the same time as me, and for whatever reason, she thought it would be fun to tease me specifically by, getting on the bus, and she decided that she would sit with me, okay? Now, this is saying something, because there was tons of space to sit in your own seat on the bus, okay? But she's like, okay, I'm gonna be, like, really, you know, forward, as it were, and I'm gonna sit with you. But because of the way you're sitting on the seat, I can't sit next to you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sit on top of you. I'm gonna just sit in your lap. So that's what she did. And it's not like she was completely new when she did that. It was like, yeah, she hung out, like, I knew her. She kind of sat around in the same area on the bus, and we would talk with each other and everything. And then she did that, and I just did not know what to fucking do with myself. Did you ever play games with Bebop? No, actually. The most I ever played with Bebop was, whatchamacallit? What was the word? Also, I should be using Goro for this. There we go. That's what we're talking about. The most I ever played with him was a little bit of Overwatch whenever I stopped by to say hi to him whenever I was on a road trip. I was passing through and I knew that he lived nearby, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say hi. So that's what I did, and it was fun. It was nice. He's got a good house, you know? Assuming that he's still living in the same place. I still have his address. I still have his personal phone number if it hasn't changed. I haven't talked to him in a while. Incredible. Yes, this is it. No doubt about it. This is Simmerstone Spring. I've heard it. I heard the entrance had collapsed and no one could get in anymore. Sorry for showing up out of the blue. Did you make this hole? I heard a loud noise and thought I'd check it out. And now, my hot spring dream has come true. All thanks to you. Sorry for showing up after you did all the work getting in here. But if you don't mind, there is something I've been wanting to do. Pardon me a moment. I'm just gonna strip naked and swing my frickin' wang around. The temperature, it's perfect. And how about this? Sir? Delicious. Sir? No doubt, this is the perfect spring-boiled egg. It's exactly as good as I hoped it would be. Oh, guess I forgot to mention why I was looking for this place, eh? It was so I could make this incredible spring-boiled egg. Of course, if you hadn't found a way to get inside, well, I never would have found it. So, please, you've got to let me give you a reward. Well then, excuse me, but I'm going to go ahead. Nibbling on the perfect spring-boiled egg while soaking in the perfect hot spring, and it doesn't get any better than this. Of course, I'm more than happy to share with you. Go on, have some if you like. Hard-boiled egg. A bird egg boiled using water from naturally occurring hot spring water. It's popular among children, and it's easy to make. Alright, got some more stuff done. Cool. Talk about bliss. Whatever you say there, pal. I'm happy for you, I guess. Alright, what are we looking at down here? What's in here? Ancient blade. Alright, not bad. Alright, we're done with your Nobo. We don't need, I wonder if there's still a way to walk to the bottom of a lake bed. I don't think there is. Okay, so, adventure log. Side quests. Oh, shrine quests. Okay, that was worth the insinuation. I mean, I'm happy that they are willing to do that stuff, you know? Stone Talus, Molduga. Legacy of the Rito. Having bequeathed his beloved bow to Tulin, Teba says he intends to craft a new Great Eagle bow himself. He's willing to make one for you as well. If you collect all the necessary materials, he will need a swallow bow, 5 bundles of wood, and 3 diamonds. Oh, jeez. Okay. Who finds the haven? Nat and Megan read the following clue in a field guide. Vapors drift over Strundia Basin near a pond in Hebra. At the source of the stream lies a bright mushroom haven. Vapors drift over Strundia Basin. In Hebra. Strundia Basin in Hebra. Look for the source. guess we'll go to the Skyview Tower. Gonna have to swap out to my cold weather gear. I don't want my bits freezing off. Take a bit of a flight. Let's go into the air, shall we? Look, it's Stormwind Arc. How's my weapon situation looking? That's fine. No need to stop off for a flux core or anything. Is that a Gleeok hanging out down there? That is a Frost Gleeok hanging out down there. Wow, what a wonderful thing to see. Anywhere you go is too hot to be cold. God. Another Gleeok? Yes, there is another Gleeok. That does not necessarily mean I want to fight another Gleeok. Okay, so this is Strundia Basin. This is where I'm headed. This is where I want to be. Let's check that adventure log. Vapors drift over Strundia Basin, near a pond in Hebra. At the source of the stream lies a bright mushroom haven. I mean, like, this is the stream, and I'm imagining that this is where all of the mushrooms are from. That Gleeok is me. Cooler. Gleeok experimentation, another solution offered by Hyrulean Solutions. God. I don't have, like, I'm missing, the type of weaponry that I went into the last one with. Let's check this down here. Is this a cool Stefina? Cool. I need more of this stuff. Son of a... Fuck you. God damn it. Ugh. Alright, fine. I didn't realize that attaching them meant that it would... that the balloon would start doing stuff. Okay, does this water move, or is this kind of just still? Must be a cave nearby. The thing is going off. Is that actually a cave over there? I'm having a hard time telling. I got a Korok Frond. And I got a sail here. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, I guess. We will destroy the fuse material on that. Alright. We're ready with my thick stick. Let's, man, is this painfully slow compared to what the way that it worked in Breath of the Wild. Don't worry, bro. I see you there. Holy moly, Misko's treasure. Oh, the frostbite headdress, made from an ancient ritual. This item's cold-absorbing cloth produces frost in low-temperature environments. That's pretty cool. Swing that stick. Swing it. Swing it with all the energy you got, if you know what I mean. Yes, I do. I have to swing big sticks in video games because all I can really swing around is all I have is in real life is a little toothpick, you know? Imagine if all the monsters were just salesmen. What an idea. Ay, 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 ay. Finally. Okay, so there is definitely, jeez. Feathered edge. No, don't need it. It's a shame. Alright, we'll just ascend through here. Hi, Moblin. Hi, Moblin Maze here from Hero Begone. To make this the best deal of the Demon King allies, we will double the offer. God, I can't unhear it. What have you done? Okay, now I already came to this one, so... This is where I came in. As for the concept of getting a sponsorship from an underwear brand called Sheath, don't get me wrong. So here's the question, chat. Here's the question. If I was to actually get a sponsorship from an underwear brand, would it be appropriate to get a sponsorship from a type of underwear brand that I wouldn't wear myself because it's too conservative, as it were? Right, well, I think I found everything in this cave that I'm supposed to. That's up to you, capitalist man. I don't think that a sponsorship would really work for me, because... I don't think sponsorships in general would work for me, because I don't think that anybody who watches me would really be interested in buying the products that, that I'm sponsored by. Now to just find the exit. Yeah! Yeah, I'm having that moment right now. This is it. This is the exit. What do you mean by conservative? What I mean by that is... How do I phrase this delicately? Minimalist is the way that most of my undergarments can be described. So, like, boxer briefs, I only own 2 pairs of boxer briefs specifically because it's like, yeah, that's too much coverage for me. That is way too much coverage for me. Like, I am comfortable with wearing way fucking less, you know? So, that's what I mean by quote-unquote conservative. Ah, stupid sexy Strife. I mean, what can I say? I'm that guy where if I was, like, I'm not a beach goer, but if I was to go to the beach, I would wear just a bikini, you know? or what some people would describe as a Speedo, you know? And I am entirely okay with that. In fact, not only am I okay with it, it's what I would feel best wearing, you know? Like, I'm basically done with wearing large shorts. And the only reason why I wear that stuff is whenever, like, I'm going to be doing some crazy hard work. Like, if I go out and I have to do a whole bunch of yard work, I'll wear, you know, large coverage stuff, you know? But that's about the only situation under which I would do it, so... Which just makes me feel hypocritical if I was to get, like, a sponsorship or something like that. Again, not that I'm going to. I don't think that they would... I don't think any sponsor would be really interested in the type of stuff that I'm pushing. I don't think that anybody... I don't think that any brand would want to sponsor me. That's the best way for me to put it, you know? And maybe that's just me being pessimistic about, like, how much of an audience I draw, but... Oh shit, son. God, they all went down so fucking easy. Time to be an entrepreneur then? Entrepreneur in undergarments? And be your own sponsor. I don't have a lot of confidence in my ability to... Ooh, dear. I don't have a lot of confidence in my ability to hawk wares anyway, so... Whoop, whoop. Out of curiosity, would you and Tev ever play through the Grand Theft Auto 5 heists? I own Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PC. Tev does not. And Tev could not be further uninterested by the game Grand Theft Auto 5. So, the answer for that would be absolutely no. You could not get a more definitive no to any question out there. Whoa, hey, Lying, welcome! Welcome to the stream, everyone. My word. Eli doing the frickin' picks again. You know what? Let me do something here really fast. Log in. Commands, custom commands. Submit. There we go. Cool. I've just modified something on the channel, and you're gonna have to figure out what it is. That's a cave. I don't know where else I would find a cave, though. What did the adventure log say? Vapors drift over Strundia Basin near a pond in Hebra. At the source of the steam lies a bright mushroom haven. At the source of the steam. So, I have to look at steam. So this is Strundia Basin. I guess these secret hot springs might be what they're referring to, but I've already been inside of this cave. I can't imagine that there's anything down there. I mean, I suppose I should look inside of the cave again just to be absolutely certain. I'm afraid that would be my last joke to crack, for load shedding starts in 45 minutes. Good day, Will and chat. Hey, it was nice to have you along for the ride, Eli. Thank you so much for showing up for a bit. I will catch you next time that you show up to a stream. That's wind. That's not vapors. Oh. Oh, they found it because I opened it up, I guess. Hey, Megan. I know we're in the right place. No doubt about it. No doubt, Nat. It's gotta be here. Drifting steam, a secret hot spring. This is the place. Except not super bright, is it? Nope. Good point. Okay, so maybe it's not here. But that doesn't mean it's not close. Somewhere down here must be our shining mushroom haven. All we have to do now is find it. Let's go. Okay, so evidently I did do the right thing. I just don't know how the hell I didn't. Did I find the cave before they told me the puzzle? Because that's the only thing I could imagine. Okay. Detective mode activate. These folks really love shrooms. Mushrooms. Hi all, how is everyone today? Hello, Basilis, how are you doing? We've had a bit of a thirsty stream. A little bit of a thirsty stream. Not excessive, just decently thirsty. It has been suggested that I get myself an underwear sponsorship. Can I hit you? Yeah, I can. That's cool. But that doesn't help me. Oh. Found it. This is the bright mushroom haven from the field guide. How totally, completely amazing. The temperature and humidity are perfect for them to grow, and there are so many different types of flourishing here. This truly is a haven for mushrooms. A haven, and here we are, standing right in the middle of it. What the? No, you got here first? The mushrooms have actually... The mushroom haven actually exists. That message in the field guide was right. And it's a wonderful... And it's as wonderful as we thought. Definitely worth all the effort. It's just a shame we couldn't be the first to discover this place. I hate to say it, but as the person who found it, you were in the mushrooms here, fair and square. That's okay, it's amazing enough just seeing it with our own eyes. As mushroom hunters, what more could we really ask for? I don't know, the ability to pick them? Megan, come on, we don't just stand around and gawk and wonder. Let's go. Huh? Go where?
Oh.
Can't you hear them? Mushrooms all over the world, calling to us. Now that we've found the Mushroom Haven, I feel recharged and ready for another adventure. No time to waste. This world's filled with mushrooms, and we've got to see them all. Take care now, okay? And if you run into us again, you better say hi. Honestly, Nat, no need to scare the guy. Thanks for everything, and like she said, take care. So a normal day then? I just got home from work. Well, congratulations. I am very close to, like, I'm about 15 odd minutes away from closing up. Like, I actually don't have to close up really instantaneously today because I don't have to prep. I do not have to prep lunch today. Most of this week is going to be like leftovers for lunch for me, so I don't have to worry too much. God damn, there really are a lot of mushrooms here. The Mushroom Kingdom of Hyrule. Good thinking. I need to get into that habit. Oh, wait. Oh, God. So. Stretch myself. All right, listen. I need to, well, the coffee's gone through me. I'll be right back. All right, I've returned. Coffee, 1. Strife, caffeinated, 1. Yes, that is my current situation. I am quite well caffeinated. Oh my, there goes my stopping alarm. All right, guys, I think that we have enough time for at least one more adventure log here. Side quests. Stone Talus, Molduga. That Stone Talus is up in Akala. We're not going there. We're not doing the Molduga. Legacy of the Rito. The necessary materials. I need a swallow bow. How's my... I've got space for an additional bow. I've got enough diamonds for it, and I got the wood for it. I might be able to find a swallow bow out at the, yeah, the flight range. We'll head out to the Skyview Tower. A normal day then. Yeah, I guess it has been a normal day, Basilis. Welcome so very much to the stream. Some people have speculated about the undergarments that I'm wearing today, but have not thrown down to actually find out what I'm wearing. Which to some degree is, like, satisfying, and on the other hand, it's a little bit disappointing. It is both at the same time. Because as always, even if I'm embarrassed, I'm still proud of what I wear. Do we have a swallow bow here? Yeah, here we go. Swallow bow. Bingo. We'll go back to Rito Village, and we'll get ourselves a thing. I'm glad I could catch the end of it. The stream, I mean. Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, if you wanted, you could always catch my tip, too. Still no guesses, chat, about what I changed about the channel? Also, thank you so much for the raid, Lying. I don't know if I said that whenever you initially rolled in. Figured I'd show some love to fellow CBH streamers since I just finished my project on the CBH server. What project did you just finish, by the way? Which profile are we talking about? About what changed? I'm talking about what changed here on the Twitch channel. Right about the time that you popped in. Not long after you popped in, anyway. Teba. To make a great eagle bow, I need a swallow bow, 5 bundles of wood, and 3 diamonds. Yeah, sure. Here you go. I see you brought me the materials. I can make the great eagle bow with these, but are you certain I can have these? Diamonds don't come cheap, you know. Yeah, go ahead. Frame around your camera? Nope. My project was to formalize all of the disparate island resources and systems into a pretty set of platforms made of nether quartz and gold. Sounds expensive. Understood. Hand those materials here. On my honor, I'll make you a bow worthy of the Rito. Why, even the Rito's finest craftsman, Hearth, vouches for my work. I'll make you a masterpiece as good as any of his. It's all finished. Here you are. The Great Eagle Bow is for you, Link. I'm pleased with how it turned out. Use it, that must be the bow that both of them have on their back there. Use it in health. Great Eagle Bow, 28 damage, 3, a bow without equal wielded by the Rito champion Rivali. A bow without equal wielded by the Rito champion Rivali. It said Rivali could loose arrows with the speed of a gale, making him supreme in aerial combat. If the bow ever breaks, return here and let me know. So long as we can get the materials, I'll make you another one. That's pretty cool. Like, it doesn't compare to the Lionel bows that I've got. That's still pretty cool. A lot cheaper with my gold farm. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that you built a gold farm. But no, Basilius, it is not the frame around the camera. I'll give you a tip. It's not any of the video. It's other stuff on the channel. Okay. Stone slabs have been found in the ring ruins that fell around Kakariko. Bugat has come to see the writing on the slabs, but is afraid of heights and can't visit the ruins. If you read what's written on each slab, let him know what they say. You have 4 more to tell him about. Alright, I guess we're headed out to Kakariko now. If you can't guess, I will tell you. It's just a matter of time. And you know, if nothing else, you guys will figure it out eventually. Is it the stream tags? No, it is not the tags, actually. You added a schedule. Nope, not a schedule either. Alright, I'll give you one more hint. It has to do with the bot. Hey there, hope you didn't skip dinner. So did you visit the ring ruins? I would if I wasn't scared of heights. No one is allowed to visit one ruin that's floating above the village, but if you've read one of the slabs in any of the other ruins, tell me what it says. You went to see them for me? So, what did they say? Back in ancient Hyrule, people called sages protected the kingdom. I see. How fascinating. I bet those sages were nearly as strong and wise as Princess Zelda herself. Ooh. Thank you for telling me about the slab. Truly fascinating stuff. Just 3 left. You saw more? What was written on them? Wish list? Gift? Nope. Nope. It's not the gift list. Although, I do need to go and update it because you guys have been suggesting things. Thanks, Tev. I keep forgetting the command. Oh my god. I really just... I need to have... I need to have throne as a command at this point, probably. There were once people blessed by wind, fire, water, and lightning, as well as the time and light. And these people used secret stones to amplify their powers. Wow. They must have had some pretty amazing rocks way back when, huh? Thanks so much for that. Only 2 left. What was written on them? So in the ancient battle, the king and all the sages fought the Demon King, but they couldn't defeat him. Still, they tried to leave a glimmer of hope behind for the people of the future. For us. That's really something. Hey, you don't think the upheaval is some kind of sign of the Demon King's resurrection, do you? It can't be. Must be overthinking things. I feel bad about asking you to find all this out for me since you're sightseeing too, but we're so close now. I need to know what each one of the slabs says. So it's not enough to be exceptional. You need a secret stone to be a sage, or so it seems at least. But what is a secret stone? If it's that special, I'm sure its beauty would put a diamond to shame. So that was the 4th one. I see. Wait a second. If you looked at all the slabs messages together, don't they sort of read like one single message? Don't you think could the rest of the message be on the slab in the floating ring ruin? But why? Oh, this is impossible. Trying to figure this stuff out is making my head hurt. Oh well. At the end of the day, I learned a little something about our history. Thanks for everything. From one sightseer to another, I'd like to reward you with one of my personal favorite travel necessities. Oh, 3 thunderwing butterflies. This rare butterfly only shows itself when it rains. The organs on its body produce an insulating compound, which when made into elixir, it offers electrical resistance. Thunderwing butterflies. I caught these unusual insects on my travels through the Pharaon region. They only come out in the rain. You can boil them with monster parts to make an elixir that grants you resistance to electricity. Remember that. It'll come in handy on your travels. Take it from me. Alright then. See you around. Alright, well, there we go. You know what? Since I'm here, I don't have the Sheikah armor yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that up. Oh, they've got this as well. Oh, I forgot about the radiant stuff. Painted with dye made from crushed luminous stone, its bone-like pattern gives off a lurid, mysterious glow in the dark. 8 plus 8 plus 8. Oh my god, that's so expensive. 5 plus 7 plus 6. Jeez! That's gonna cost me 4,200 rupees to get this shit. I only got 16 grand. Alright, we'll do it. So here you go, you fashion maven, you. Oh, Sheikah fabric. Tough fabric bearing a Sheikah design. It looks like it could be used to make a paraglider. Thank you for your patronage. Cool. We'll take the chest guard. Armor designed for stealth, passed down through the Sheikah tribe. The special fabrics suppress the rustling of clothing, even when moving quickly. So I don't get any nasty thigh rub, then. Members of the Sheikah tribe wear these thighs when they need to move stealthily. They're made from noise-suppressing cloth, a hallmark of ancient Sheikah technology. Welcome to Enchanted, my high-end boutique. Oh, it's you. Now that grandmother's better, I can go back to our normal prices. The fashion world owes you a debt. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. We also buy anything you don't need, so just talk to me when you're ready. A deal like this doesn't come along every day. Yeah, sure, you're not ripping me off at all. I am El Nacho Libre. Much better. Nothing wrong with wearing tights. Tights, not thighs, nerd. What's wrong? I do like wearing tights, though. I'm wearing some today. Alright, chat. You haven't been able to guess what it was. So I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what it is. That's changed on the channel. Apple. Side quests. Moon gazing Gorons. Want to go moon gazing? They spoke of a place where you can see the full moon. Full moon shining on the ground at midday, but they can't recall how to get there. They only know that it's at Lake Verona in Elden Canyon. They might recall if they had a picture of the full moon shining on the ground during daylight. Strife in Tights sounds like a great play or musical. I came in too late to know that we were supposed to be guessing something. Well, you know, it's a thing. So, Isle of Rabak, Lake Diamond, Elden's Flank, Darb Pond, Garok Lake, Garok Tunnel, Gordon Cliff. Same. I tried. It has something to do with the bot, but I didn't know which one. I'll tell you what it is right now. Check out exclamation pics. Redeem S-word. Your S-word, Doomsday Paladin, is surprise. Or saucy. Elden Canyon. They only know that it's at the Lake Verona in Elden Canyon. Okay, so it's somewhere around here. I literally guessed pics, but you missed it. Well, I was kind of hoping that you would type in the command and you would figure it out. That was kind of what I was going for. Strife missing people's messages, shaking my head. No, I didn't miss it. I saw it. I was hopeful that you would actually type the command in and see what had changed. But, like, obviously that didn't happen, so... I mean, it is what it is. You finally got a reasonable and functional collection of all of the pictures that I have taken and distributed over the years now. I could have been more dirty with the phrasing on it. I could have said, for your viewing pleasure, or for pleasure while you're viewing. Dak, the guy's back. What is it? You want to tell me what the old manuscript said after all? You want me to tell you what the manuscript said after all? Thing is, I'm not going to give up the info for free. Ah, fuck you. Come on, don't be so stingy. This info's so choice. It'd be a crime to let it go for anything cheaper. Ugh. Oh lord, that phrasing was... I mean, it's happened in the past. There have been people who are like, I need to step away for a moment. Phrasing was worthy of the bonk. Okay, so it's not this lake that I'm supposed to be at. It's the other lake over the hill, so... Obviously, the fastest way to get there is by ascending. That team out there is hard at work. But there you go. There you go. There's an actual album. You can view it whenever you want to. Those commands work, those bot commands work even whenever I'm not streaming, so... Oopsie. Hold him still. Oh my god, Basilisk. Oh, treat me bad, mommy. Steppy? Steppy? Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, no. Okay, what was the adventure log here? Moon-gazing Gorons. If they had a picture of the full moon shining on the ground during daylight? They spoke of a place where you can see the full moon shining on the ground at midday, but they can't recall how to get there. Dumb. That's strange. I've spent a lot of time in the Elden Province this round.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon.
All right. All done. Okay, it didn't respawn all the rocks around here, sadly. And I'm gonna need a new, basically a new hammer. But, you know what? Fuck off. that arm. Taking this one. Le punt? Yes, le punt. Oh, hey, this is way better. Soldier spear. Alright, that is a good enough place for me to save and quit. Strife sees the blood moon. I think deep down he's on fire. Did you just drop kick a skull into the water? Yeah, I did. I did. Quite intentionally, too. I am unapologetic on that front. Alright, so I've gone for like almost 30 minutes longer than I'm supposed to, which is fine. I don't have to prep lunch today. I just have to, you know, basically get my clothes on and stuff to get into work. Oh, thank you for the stream. Hey, you are very welcome. You and every last super thirsty individual here who's had fun making all sorts of comments whilst I was streaming. Why would you apologize for punting the skull? I don't know. Kind of sounds like a rude thing to do. And yet, I'm not apologizing for it. So there you go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, so we've got 50 squats. You guys have a very limited amount of time to make me double. Oh no, I came in too late, didn't I? Yes, you did. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get into these 50 squats, and it still remains on the table. If you throw down a hundo, I'll still double it, even if it comes through while I'm squatting. So, but I don't think that anybody's gonna do that today. Your choice if you want one or both, a double or the pants on the wall or both. So, I'm gonna leave it at that. Bye bye. Thanks for the thirst pics. Hey, MLabs, you are very welcome. I hope that you enjoy the pictures. If you feel like sharing them with people, share them. They're out there publicly for a reason, etc. You know, and of course, I will be certain to let everybody know whenever there are additional pics added to the list or the gallery as I continue to work on them. Because, man, there is another net stalking pic that I'm contemplating whether or not to add it onto the gallery. But that's a topic for another time. Let me go ahead and find the squat music, so that we can get this, let's get this party started and finish up here. Whew. Oh, Oh, active. Next time, we should make the chart of planning. Step 1, create the Strife line. Step 2, distribute. Step 3, squats. Step 4, Step 5, profit. Indeed, indeed. Well, you've been a wonderful and a lovely audience, everybody. I hope to see you again at 12 noon U.S. Central for more on Saturday. But until then, take care of yourselves. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay cool, stay hydrated. Catch you next time.